The Pittsburgh Steelers suffered yet another loss this week against, this time, the Cleveland Browns. And this game was difficult to watch toward the end. We were hoping things would turn around, but our hopes, well, they just didn't happen. The Pittsburgh Steelers were struggling on defense throughout the entire game. So what has happened to the Pittsburgh Steelers defense? Is it the absence of TJ Watt? I would say probably yes. I would say definitely. TJ Watt is a big playmaker, and without him, the defense struggles. This guy can't get better soon enough. We need him out there because TJ Watt makes a huge difference for turnovers, for shaking things up, for putting pressure on the quarterback. That's what TJ Watt does. Now on the offense side, there were some positives. Mitch Trubisky did look better in this game. No matter how you want to look at it, Mitch Trubisky looked better throughout this entire game. In the first half, he was phenomenal. In the second half, he was doing a good job. The plays just didn't happen. Receivers were missing the ball, but he was getting the ball there. So it looks like Mitch Trubisky has improved. It looks like he's come out of his shell a bit, and he's throwing the ball further than 8 yards. So that was definitely something nice to see. Now, of course, Coach Tomlin spoke to the media after the game, didn't have a lot to say, but he was asked about the quarterback situation, and this is what he had to say.
Like heading into the mini bye that you guys have, do you consider making any changes, whether quarterback play calling?
I'm not in that mindset. I'm interested in reviewing this tape and looking at the totality of it and figuring out how we collectively get better. So the answer to that question is definitively no. Man, I'd like to compliment Cleveland, man. They did what was required for victory, and you got to acknowledge that. I thought they controlled the line of scrimmage, particularly in the second half. If you can't slow down Chubb, man, you can't beat this group, and we kind of knew that, and we didn't get it done. And so we got to own the outcome, and we will. And so there's not a lot really to talk about. We got to look at this tape and learn and get better very fast.
Mitch Trubisky also spoke to the media. And you know, one thing about Mitch Trubisky is he doesn't make excuses. He doesn't make excuses. He knows that he needs to improve along with the rest of the offense. And they still have a long way to go. So does the defense, especially without TJ Watt. Once TJ Watt returns, hopefully in a few weeks, we don't have any definitive answer to when he is coming back. Things will change on the defense. But in the meantime, things need to get better and games need to be won. This is what Mitch Trubisky had to say.
We just got to be better in the second half. I thought the first half we did pretty good. We're getting there. It's just not where it needs to be in order to get a victory. So I thought in the first half we made some steps in the right direction. Second half just wasn't good enough. I think a little bit of rhythm, and then we just didn't hit on the plays we needed to. We had some crucial plays in the second half that if we get those plays, it might have been a different story, and we just didn't hit on them. So I think there's a few more details in there that we'll have to go back and watch on the film, but that's kind of what it felt like in the second half. Just those plays we needed to hit, we just didn't, and we got to go watch the film and see how we can get better.
Thank you for watching Steel City News. Remember, if you want to see that Steelers updated news every single day, remember to subscribe and hit that bell. Thanks for watching.